Let's also talk about the other big story that's happened yesterday. Front page of all the papers today. Extraordinary images of 1,700 plus prisoners being released early, taken out of prison, celebrating, bottles of fizz being opened. Some saying, well, I expect to be back in again within a month. We're now told extraordinarily some of them are going to have to be put in hotels because there aren't enough hostel places for them. Otherwise they would be homeless and therefore directly in breach of their parole requirements. We're told again by the government this is because Tories over 14 years failed to build new prisons and therefore they haven't got enough space, so they have to let these people out, some of them being violent offenders. It is fair for Keir Starmer and others and the Justice Secretary to say this is the Conservatives' fault, isn't it?
Look, I thought that yesterday was a day of shame for our criminal justice system. The scenes of offenders getting out of prison early, celebrating, popping champagne corks outside our prisons, that was disgraceful. We've got to fight this. You know, this is going to lead to serious consequences.
Well, what would the Tories have done?
Well, firstly,
you have the same number of prisoners and the same number of prisoners.
My position, Julia, is very clear. We need to be building more prisons and locking up more prolific offenders.
Years.
Well, when I was housing secretary, I changed the law to make it easier and faster to build prisons.
Is that the planning law?
The planning laws. Because we've got to get more prisons, but we need more prison places.
So why didn't you build any more?
Well, in fairness, the last Conservative government created more new prison places than any prior Labour government. That is what we need to be doing now. I think that Labour, for ideological reasons, are too quick to release these prisons. Remember, Keir Starmer said there were no places in our prisons. Then the riots happened. He found 500 places overnight. This is a bad policy. It's putting the public in danger. We've got to have a serious government now which is building more prisons, locking up more prolific offenders, keeping the public safe, not reaching at the first instance for the easy lever of releasing dangerous people out onto our streets.
I mean, realistically, there are going to be more crimes committed over coming days, weeks and months.
There are. No, people are going to die as a result of these policies.
Will Keir Starmer have blood on his hands?
Well, I think that there are going to be serious consequences for the decisions that he's taking, and I do not see...
Will he have blood on his hands? If you're saying it's a policy decision he's made and that people will die...
He's going to be responsible for what happens as a result of this, and I do not see evidence that he is straining absolutely every sinew to stop this happening. That is what I want to see. He's not doing that because for ideological reasons, he's letting these people out on the streets too quickly.